a wild kitty appeared, and today for you, we are talking about Miraculous Ladybug. And today with me I have...
Hi, I'm Marinette, just a normal girl with a normal life. There's something about me you don't know, because I have a secret. It's DangerDebbs.
Yeah. Yes, we are back at it again, talking about Miraculous. Because we've got quite a bit of news about the show, haven't we, Debs? We've got...
Yeah, there's a special coming.
Yes, so we've got the New York special, and also, of course, we've got Season 4, which they seem to... There's a lot of people saying it's coming at near the end of the year, but other people are saying it's not coming until 2021, so still in the air.
I get there's a Series 4 coming, I get there's a special coming, but which one's first? Season 4 or the special, or is it between the both? Where is it?
Well, from what I know, the special will be first, because the special has a release date of October 19th.
Okay.
So
then Season 4.
And then Season 4.
Okay. Got it. Let's start talking about the movie, I think.
Yes. So, recently they actually, They recently came out with a synopsis of what the new special will be. But first, to let you know that the special will be 52 minutes long. So, quite a long episode, to say so, when you say.
Yeah, it's a special episode, not a film.
No.
It's 52 minutes.
Yes.
That's under an hour.
Yeah. So, the synopsis that we have for it is, for the French-American Friendship Week, Marinette and her class travel to New York, the city of superheroes.
Au revoir, everyone!
The perfect opportunity for Marinette to spend time with her friends, and especially Adrian.
Yay!
In fact, he's also traveling with his father, Gabriel Lagresse,
This is cool.
who is particularly interested in a unique exhibit of this necklace holding a eagle talent.
Yeah, he's up to the exhibit and we're going somewhere else. I don't know why he's up to that.
We don't know what Gabriel's up to. But it apparently has a jewel in it that possesses power that Hawkmoth wants.
Yeah, I heard about that, and now me and Adrian need to figure out to get this.
Yes. Ladybug and Cat Noir will soon have to ally with the American heroes to defend them from their enemy.
We will get you, Hawkmoth.
So from that synopsis, basically, the class is taking a trip to New York. Seriously, what is the budget for that school that they can have, that like, because France is in Europe, obviously, right? So how do they have enough money to go to America?
You tell me. I still go to school and I do not know.
I mean, London I can understand because there's a boat ride you can take and stuff like that, but apparently that's a thing. So yeah, so what do you take, like, it's, because also what I find really interesting about this synopsis is it says that New York is known as the city of superheroes.
And we've never heard of the city of superheroes until now. So we wonder, is there more miraculous people in New York than there is in Paris?
Possibly, like, I think a lot of what it's been stated that Miraculous aren't just France-based, like it's, like there could be more, because actually I wonder, because we know the Miraculous, like, well, except for obviously Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous, the other Miraculous are more about the Chinese zodiac, right? But from what we see, there could be something to do with birds or something when it comes to America. Like,
Yeah.
a picture will appear. Picture
Yeah.
will appear here for you guys to know what we're talking about. But
Yeah, somebody said, one of the producers said, like, oh, we're going to see his character. And then we see a sneak peek of the character in shadow. And I've never seen his character before. So this character must be in New York.
yeah,
And we don't know her name. We just know she's going to be a part of the special. That's
yeah,
all we know. And it's going to be our characters.
yes,
And it's going to be other things. But this is the one main person we do know.
yeah, that we do
It's gonna
know
be in
is
New York.
happening. Because it seems like the other two characters have something to do with birds. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the other character, but there was another tweet by Thomas. I can never pronounce his last name. Like,
Yeah.
but the creator of Miraculous, you know who he is. He tweeted out like a little GIF of of him doing storyboarding, and we see a character that we've never seen before. Seems to be a new character.
They call it the Sparrow, and you just see a little drawing of the Sparrow.
Yeah.
You know, doing his thing. Like, he's a Miraculous. He's doing his thing. He's saving the world. But we've never seen a Sparrow before. I've never seen a Miraculous Sparrow, so there could be one, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something to do with the eagle, you know? It's
Yeah.
the eagle legs that Hawkmoth was looking after. So could we link to that? We do not know.
Yeah, because I think the original Miraculous. I think they're the Miraculous that Marinette and Adrian have and all that seem to be from China. That's basically their origin. So that's obviously why they're based on the Chinese zodiac. But I wonder if there are other Miraculous out there, then what would the American one be based on? Like, if there were something like that.
It could be based on just like all the different types of birds. I mean, there's one to a butterfly, so it could be any kind of creature that has wings.
Mm-hmm.
That could be it. Because like you think about the American flag, there's a bird, you know, along with it. Like ours is in Scotland, it's to do with a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Up in America, could do with the bird, the eagle. So maybe that's why you think about it.
Yeah. So it makes sense that maybe they have something to do with birds, like, or flight, or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's
if
very
it was Scotland,
interesting.
if we had Miraculous in Scotland, it'd be all different, you know, mystical creatures because we go by the unicorn.
Oh yes, of course. So yeah, it probably would be that case of like. Well, I wonder if it would be technically Scottish based or would it be UK based? Because obviously, because Scotland, obviously, our national animal is the unicorn. Wales is a dragon. And England has a lion.
Still creative, still mysterious, still fantasy, Narnia-like.
Maybe yes, a Narnia-like lion, Miraculous maybe. So yeah, maybe ours would be mythical creatures if we had Miraculous here. But
so New York, we think it's birds.
Yep.
French is the Chinese zodiac, and we got Scotland mystical creatures. So, yeah.
That's a theory. Head
That's
cat.
our theory. That's our theory.
Yes. But also there was another picture that they put up of this kind of picture of someone wearing a kind of ice type outfit.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Maybe it's a new update for Marinette. Even the hair doesn't give much away. We don't know. Maybe it's something to do with because the hair. Just to me, I think it could be an update of like, you know, Queen Bee. She has now ice powers.
They actually stated, like, it actually has been confirmed that this character, because it was again Thomas who uploaded the picture, and he stated that this is a new character, and that's it.
Okay.
So we don't know if this character is obviously a hero or a new villain. We don't know. But all we know is that from their outfit, we can guess they have some sort of ice powers. Like, that's...
We don't know if it's on Hawkmoth's side or we don't know if it's on Marinette's side.
Yeah, we don't... But my theory is I think it's going to be the villain for this special.
I mean, it does look like a villain.
Yeah, because I think...
scary.
Because it does seem like they are basing the American Miraculous on birds. So it'd be kind of weird for a Miraculous to have something to do with ice, randomly.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's my theory, that it's going to end up being a villain.
The biggest theory I have, right, you know there's going to be... Hawkmoth is going to get something in New York.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody goes from France to New York. And there's going to be a fight. And everybody in Paris is going to find out about this news. Like, somehow Ladybug ends up in New York. Everybody's going to investigate who traveled from Paris all the way to New York.
Well,
Clearly
actually, they still could actually get away with it. Because remember how... Because do you remember, there's the horse Miraculous, remember, that teleports, right?
Yeah.
Like, because they've used
Oh, yeah.
they've used that excuse before. Because remember the Star Train episodes where they were trying to figure out how, like, because obviously Marinette and Adrian and that were on the train, but they still couldn't be
Yeah.
like. But if Marinette went missing and also Adrian, then I'm sure the class would have figured out. Oh, they're
We transported.
so obviously. Well, Marinette is quite, because I remember it, because obviously she was confused how Cat Noir got there, because she knows obviously she used the horse Miraculous because she has access to it. But I think his excuse was, oh, just randomly on the train.
We randomly just somehow transported. That's
I just
how
happened to be here.
Yeah, and we did it for New York. I mean, yeah, that actually is one way. That thinks my theory.
Yeah,
Seriously.
So
If
yeah,
that
I think
doesn't
that's
work-
probably what the excuse they'll use. It's the same one they use for the Star Train one. They'll just say they use the horse Miraculous.
Yeah, but if it doesn't work, they can use the bunny for time traveling and kind of wipe everybody's brain. Like, this didn't happen in New York. Yeah, we went to New York, but there was
What are you
never
talking
a
about?
fight.
What are you talking about? Because I know, because it's also strange because it's like, Gabriel Agreste comes to New York. Hawkmoth is there.
Yeah, everybody has to know who Hawkmoth is by then. Even though, yeah, it's a special, but still.
I don't think, obviously, again, with one of these things about Miraculous is there's times where you're like, I feel like people should have guessed by now.
Everybody, see, the audience know. Marinette, Adrian, Hawkmoth, you guys are so dumb. You don't even know each other. Yeah, seriously. Right, I've said this before to Katie, not you guys, but Miraculous, to me, it's like Power Rangers, except we don't know each other's identity. That's the one thing that annoys me. And it gets all the audience cringing.
Well, see, I always find it as kind of like Sailor Moon because there's more like transformations. Because the way that the characters transform really remind me of how they transform in Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, no, I'm not thinking Sailor Moon. I'm thinking more Winx Club. But when you say Sailor Moon, like I'm watching, what you call it, Sierra and the Princess.
Shira?
Yeah,
You
I'm
mean?
watching Shira. It's
Good. Good. It's a good show. I highly recommend it.
I like Shira.
So yeah, well, actually, the creator I know of Shira is actually a big fan of Sailor Moon, so that would make sense of why.
Yeah. So Sailor Moon, Shira, Miraculous, not the same creators, but when they transform, it's like the same. Reminds me of Winx Club, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's more known as kind of like the magical girl genre kind of thing. Even though obviously in Miraculous there are obviously magical boys, I guess you could say. Because obviously the show, even though it's technically known as more of a girl type show, like there's still obviously boy superheroes as well. So it's not because with Sailor Moon, well, I mean there's technically Tuxedo Mask, but that's a whole nother thing.
You know what we need in Power Rangers?
What?
A female leader. We've never seen a female in a red Power Ranger.
In the
I
comics
would-
there has been.
Yeah, but in the shows, for the past 25 years, we've never seen a female leader in a red Power Ranger suit. I'm like, seriously, get on with it, or else I'm going to be making badges of a female as a red Power Ranger, and I'm going to beat you to it. So, do it. Get a female Power Ranger. Come on.
I'm sure there probably will at some point.
Oh, they better. It's the 21st century.
Yeah.
Shira's bet you to it. Miraculous would bet you to it.
Well, I mean,
Hurry
She-Ra
up.
technically was back in the 80s, so, like, it's a reboot.
Yeah, still.
But yeah.
I'm really annoyed.
Yeah. But off topic. So, yeah. So it does seem like the whole aspect of that there could be different Miraculouses depending on what country you're in.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, like, where they're going with it. Like, yeah, because it kind of makes me go, ooh, maybe we could have, like, an actual thing where, ooh, what about other places? Like, what? Like, I mean, technically they're still close to the UK, so they could properly go to the UK, and
Oh, yeah.
they're a lot more closer to the UK than they are in America.
Yeah, that's Series 4, maybe.
Maybe, we'll see.
And that means the school have got a big budget to travel.
Well, see, I can understand them how they got to UK, because I don't think it's that much, because they're so close.
Transported.
But I think going to America is probably a lot more expensive. Or I wonder if, because obviously how rich Chloe is, maybe she somehow found some weird way to have a trip in New York.
My daddy would talk to you if you do not let us go to Scotland.
I would not see Chloe wanting to go to Scotland. I don't see that.
Oh yeah, because her dad's Donald Trump. No, it's not.
No, he's not. Actually, to be fair, Chloe's dad is nice, it's just he's a bit of a pushover. That's the only problem.
Anyway, should we talk about season 4 now?
Yeah, I think so. So, we have a synopsis for season 4.
Good.
Okay, so, not only is Marinette Ladybug the super heroine that protects Paris from the attack of villains, but she's now also the guardian of the Miraculous. This means that this means not only does she need to keep her identity a secret, she also has the existence of the magical creatures, Kwamis, etc.
I will look after you, Kwamis.
Yes. Marinette has a...
If you dare come out, I will look after you.
Marinette has a lot of pressure, not to mention her school life and love life.
And her dad doing baking.
Yeah. Now she has less time and opportunities to tell Adrian her feelings.
Yep.
Marinette has now redoubled efforts to protect her secrets and Ladybug, and will become stronger to face the new Shadow Moth.
Shadow Moth?
Shadow Moth.
Has Pokemon updated or something?
Who can now...
How do I not know about this?
Hold on. Let me finish. Who can now fuse the Butterfly and Peacock Miraculous. So maybe it's a fusion of some sort.
I'm not surprised if Peacock is back.
Oh yeah. Ladybug can count on Cat Noir and the new superhero allies.
Yes, because you're all with me, and I will release you out to my allies very soon.
Yes.
Yes.
So, the one thing I find interesting about the synopsis is it says something about trying to tell Adrian her feelings, even though in the last, obviously, episode of season 3, she seems to kind of be more leaning towards Lucas.
Yes.
And Adrian is with Kagami.
Yeah.
So I find it interesting. So does she still have feelings for Adrian? Or
Luke?
Does she mean that she'll tell him her feelings, but she doesn't exactly have those? It's kind of a... Because my one thing is... about it is, at the moment, I feel like it'd be good for Marinette to be with somebody else before she gets with Adrian. Because my whole thing, right now, Marinette is kind of a creepy stalker, if you really think about it.
Very.
Yeah.
Creepier than... I can't think of anybody in my school who was creepier than me stalking somebody. That's what you do in high school.
It's one of these... Because it's one of these things, it's like, yeah, teenage girls have crushes, and they get to a point where they're maybe a little obsessed, but they're not, like, knowing that person's schedule, or, like where they're going to be at a certain time, and stuff like that. And the problem with the whole relationship right now is Marinette puts Adrian on a pedestal. Like, he can do no wrong, or anything like that. And I think that's the thing, is like, I kind of hope that they're going to have some kind of built in the relationship where they're not going to be together at first.
Please let it be Marinette and Luke, because they are so cute together.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Style. They both are miraculous, just so you know. Wait, what is Luke? He's not a horse. What is he?
He's the snake Miraculous.
He's a snake. That was it.
Yeah, his power is that he can go back in time like every 5 minutes or something like that.
Luke's a snake in the Miraculous group, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look so cute together, and they can ice skate together, and they both Luke plays music, but behind the scenes, she's a fashion. So showing off her emotions through fashion, and Luke wears it and the band wears it, and she likes the band, so it's like, and she supports Luke so much, and even Luke's sister. I didn't know Luke had a sister!
Really? It's like, when you first meet Luca, you find out that he's the sister of, oh god, what's her name?
She has black hair.
She has purple in her hair. Her name's escaping me at the moment. But yeah, but I'll put a picture, just in case, like, you're wondering. But yeah, but like in that episode, like, she's like, oh yeah, Marinette, could you go downstairs to that bit in my house to get something? And then Marinette goes down and she sees Luca and is like, oh, hello, new guy.
Are you feeling like this? And plays a guitar?
Yeah. So...
But still, they're so cute together. And you think of, let's go to Adrian's side. So Adrian what's her name?
Kagami.
Adrian, Kagami. They have a lot of classes together. They cannot avoid each other.
No.
I'm doing classes outside school. So like Chinese, they both learn different languages together. They both do fencing together. Even more classes. And their families are very close. So, yeah.
But here's a question for you, because I actually saw someone ask this. Do you think Adrian's feelings for Kagami are genuine, or is he just trying to get over Ladybug?
I mean, Kagami is helping with that getting over Ladybug feeling, but Kagami also knows that she works for Ladybug at some point, even though Hawkmoth knows the identity.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I like her with Adrian. Yes, she's mean sometimes, but she gets over it when she knows somebody more through the days they've seen them.
Yeah.
But I'd rather see Adrian with Kagami than Adrian with Luke right now. I mean, if they both go to college, sure, but Luke and Adrian's here. That was my ship it when I first saw season 1 for season 2. When season 2 came, Kagami and Luke, take them to apart. Luke, you take Marinette. Kagami, you take Adrian. Yeah. Have a double date. See how that goes.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, so it is quite interesting because, again, I really want Marinette to grow as a person. Like,
yeah. Get out of your system of, I'm the schedule. I have a crush on him. Stop it. You're creeping me out. You're better than you are. Figure your own life.
Yeah, it's one of these things where, like...
Adrian's at the park, I have to go!
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Because I think it would be the best for them, and also I would really like to see, because, again, as I stated before, Marinette kind of puts Adrian on a pedestal. Like, again, this boy can do no wrong. And I kind of wish that, she can see that he's more human than she thinks he is. He has his flaws and stuff like that. Because, again, the whole thing about the Miraculous is that when you become that Miraculous, you become like a somewhat better version of yourself, right? Because with Marinette, when she's Ladybug, obviously she's more confident in herself and,
she's
more
a
of a
red Power Ranger leader, Miraculous.
Yes, basically, yeah. But with, obviously, Cat Noir, he feels like he's obviously more free and, he can be more, like, mischievous and have fun and stuff like that. But still, at the end of the day, that's still Adrian. It's just, he obviously can't show that side to himself because, obviously, his dad. Yeah. Okay, one thing I want to talk about is Chloe. How do we feel about Chloe for going into season 4?
Starting with Chloe, I'm out here. She's a bitch. She is annoying. I really hate her. I cannot get on with her. Literally, I thought she was going to be nice at one point. But no, I hate her so much. She's, my daddy will be there if you do not do this for me. Seriously, girl. Seriously.
See, my problem is I wanted to like Chloe because it did seem that she was getting somewhat of a redemption arc. Like,
she's trying, and she can't.
Chloe was the first person to refuse Akuma. So, why is it that you now make her evil? It makes no sense in her character development.
She gave in.
Yeah, which is annoying because it did seem like that she was being a better person. Like, she wanted to help people out. She wants to be nicer. But apparently no, that's not a thing. Because my thing is, how I felt like it was going to go is that Chloe was going to get a redemption arc and she was going to be a lot better character, right? And she was going to be a really good queen bee and stuff like that, right? But
no.
But then Lila was going to be like the main other bad person.
Oh, don't get me started on Lila now.
No. Yeah.
Like, I bet she will come to New York and know what Adrian's dad is going up to, and will hate, and will help Adrian's dad. I bet that will happen.
Of course.
But she's a blogger. She will go anywhere besides going to Paris. She'll go anywhere. But seriously.
Oh yeah, of course.
Her mom needs to think better than what her daughter is saying. Mom, I'm not going to school because everybody's getting acclimatized. Oh, seriously, you are not traveling. You are at home. You are homeschooling. You are avoiding everybody. How are you socially, intellectually, and being popular?
Yeah, see, I have a thing, like, about, like, Lila's mom. I don't think she cares. Like,
yeah.
We kind of got to see a bit of Lila's kind of home life a bit. Because she's literally just like, oh, I'm back. The mom comes in going, oh, I'm back, but I'm going away now. So I feel like her mom, like, doesn't really care that much.
Lila, to me, is like the future of a young YouTuber. Oh, I don't have to go to school. I'm too famous. I can be homeschooled. Seriously, that's not a thing. But, you kidding me?
Well, yeah, I don't know. For me, for Lila, she's an awful character. And I feel like she could have been, like, the new Chloe, when Chloe has her redemption arc.
Or she went to New York, but no, Chloe stays.
Yeah, so that annoys me about that, because, again, Chloe had a lot of potential to become a really great character.
Yeah, that's another thing. Chloe was gonna go to New York, so now Chloe and Marinette just take a little bit of a sneak peek, like, what it could be like to be a fashion designer in New York, so that you never know, they may get, like, a sneak peek of their future college.
Maybe,
I don't know if they're going to be there together, but I bet they're going to be like, right, so, Marinette, you are going head-to-head to see who gets a scholarship to go to New York. Are you ready? Ready? Marinette? You win.
Well, I don't know. I feel like, because technically Paris is still known as a city of fashion, I still would see maybe Marinette like, going to college in Paris, like...
The three biggest places for fashion, when I heard this, is Paris, New York, or London. They're the top three.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, like, I feel like, I don't know, because I know there was that episode, obviously, where Chloe's mom saw, like, Marinette's fashion and was like, you should come to New York with me. And stuff like that.
The hat.
But of course, Marinette was like, I would love to go to New York, but the only problem is, I'm Ladybug, and I kind of need to stay here to save everybody.
I have to look after the Miraculouses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think, like, do you think Shadow Moth is going to be like Hawk Moth, but just the fusion of the, like, obviously the butterfly and peacock Miraculous, or do you think this is a new character altogether?
If Hawkmoth has a twin brother, like Adrian has a twin cousin, then sure.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think Hawkmoth just updated his powers, unless Hawkmoth has a brother or twin.
Well, actually, I remember before it was confirmed that Gabriel was Hawkmoth, a lot of people theorized that it wasn't Gabriel who was Hawkmoth, but it was like a brother or something that was Hawkmoth, because they thought it was going to be like a red herring or something that Gabriel was going to be Hawkmoth, but nah.
Let's just wait. Is Hawkmoth updated his powers, or does he have a twin brother? Because Adrian has a twin cousin.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's an episode, guys.
But that also makes me think, because technically the Peacock Miraculous is broken, right? And
yeah,
using the Peacock Miraculous is very dangerous.
Very. Like, it's broken because it's been used before, and it's not fixed. Like, there's something wrong with it. Like, let's say, like, what do you call the little thing that floats around the head?
You mean Kwame?
Kwame. Let's say the Kwame's sick, but we don't know how to fix it. So that's why the Miraculous is not safe to use. And plus, the last person who used it is not with us anymore. So it's not been fixed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'm just wondering if it is obviously Gabriel who's using both the like butterfly and peacock miraculous. Does that mean he's gonna get sick as well for using it?
I mean, Marinette's used 7 Miraculouses at the same time.
Yeah.
The way she did.
She's a bit like, because that's the whole thing, because the Master Fu guy was like, oh yeah, you can't really possess all of that because it's way too powerful, and then Marinette's like, lol, I can do all this.
So Hot Moth Fu took the peacock and his Miraculous together, become powerful, but at the time being, he could get sicker.
Yeah, so that's my wonder if that's going to be a thing. Like, Adrian might start to notice that his dad's getting sick.
Yeah, we don't want Adrian's dad to vanish, but we just want Adrian's dad to stop being Hawkmoth.
And be a better dad?
Yeah, be a better dad. He's already lost his mom. Yes, he could live with his assistant, so the security guy, but Adrian, his dad, needs to think better and stop making kids cry. He's already made a baby and a toddler akumatized. Yeah. What's next? New York? Oh
wait, that is next. Yeah. Well, I think the whole point is, remember how technically Adrian's mom is not dead. Like, that's not a thing. She's meant to be sort of in a coma type thing. That's why she's in that glass case thing.
Yeah.
But again, the whole thing about it is that Hawkmoth wants his wife back. That's the whole point of it. But he's just going about it the wrong way.
Very, very much. And every time Hawkmoth's doing something, he wants to get my earrings. And no. Because you want something, I don't know what it is, but no matter what, you're not getting my earrings, or Cat Noir's ring, or anybody's Miraculous, because I will keep them safe.
Yeah. Although when we were talking in our cosplay meetup, someone says that what if Marinette drops the...
What?
Drops the Miraculous box.
And leaves it in New York.
No, not in New York. Because we all know that even though after seasons, Marinette's still a bit of a klutz. She's still a bit clumsy.
Yeah, I'm clumsy.
Because remember, she also did drop the Bee Miraculous. That's obviously how Chloe got it. So...
Yep.
Do you think that'll be a plot point? Like, she'll somehow lose the Miraculouses?
If that happens, that'll be a part 2 episode, She
yeah,
drops
probably.
It's gonna be a part 2. And hopefully, they get it in order this time. Anybody who puts the Miraculous episodes out, you do not put it in order. Whether it's on Netflix, whether it's on YouTube, or on Digital, whatever Wikipedia says.
Well, I think from what I understand, the problem is it's nothing to do with the creative team. It's just like the people who license it and bring out the episodes, they decide what comes out, which is a bit...
Yeah, but in season 3, you watch an episode, it's like, wait a minute, I've never seen him transfer before.
Yeah, since when did he have a Miraculous?
Yeah! What are you doing, monkey? Because it was a monkey.
Well, yeah, but that episode was the origin of that Miraculous, because he obviously never had the Miraculous before. But it was obviously Luca and Max, because Luca has the Snake Miraculous and Max has the Horse Miraculous.
And then the guy who's swimming has the monkey one.
Yeah. I think his name's Kim, if I remember correctly.
And then there's someone called Alex, who's a bunny.
Yes. Also, do you think we'll get any new Miraculous holders this season?
Oh, totally. There's a lot of Marinette's friends. 3 girls in particular, I can't make names. 3 girls in particular whose names I can't say because I can't remember how to pronounce them. But them 3 girls, of course, Luke's sister, they should get Miraculous.
Yeah. I know one of the characters, the girl that kind of has her hair up in like a bandana pink thing, and she kind of got like little colourful hair, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I've seen some people theorize that she's going to get the Mouse Miraculous, which I think will be interesting. I know because okay, so what we know is the snake one's been used. We know obviously bee, fox, turtle, ladybug,
cat,
connect.
fox.
We already said fox.
Yeah, all these ones you see on the screen, they've all been used.
Yeah. So right now, I think what we
haven't been used.
Well, we haven't seen the dog Miraculous. We haven't seen. There's a pig Miraculous, and there is a bull Miraculous, and there's a lot of other animals that I'm trying to remember. We haven't seen.
There's
yet.
a list.
Yeah, there's a big list. So yeah, there's plenty. Although I know since there's obviously the dog Miraculous, I've seen people say that Sabrina might get that Miraculous. Because she's obviously very loyal to Chloe and stuff like that. And dogs are known to be very loyal.
Oh, that's Sabrina. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's Sabrina. So a lot of people theorize she might get a Miraculous. Well, at this point, I think everybody in the class is probably going to get a Miraculous at some point. My whole thing is, I actually don't like the whole idea that the whole class gets a Miraculous.
But they say, like, they've all been in the same class, they've all worked together. If there's a Series 5, right, you guys are all the Miraculous heroes. Everybody knows who you are, everybody knows your identity. We're going to take you to the Kung Fu Power Ranger class for you guys to know your Kung Fu training way better than any other Power Ranger will. It happened in Series 4 Power Rangers. This is not being linked.
This is not Power Rangers, remember. This is very heavily inspired by anime. Like, you need to remember that.
But imagine that. Next one's that everybody knows who you guys is. You're all going to go into hiding so you can get your skills and do all this. You've been in class 4. You can do this.
But no, I just feel like, for me, having the whole class have a Miraculous, it just makes it feel like the Miraculous is not that special. It kind of feels like you're on Oprah and it's like, you get a Miraculous, you get a Miraculous, you get a Miraculous. It just doesn't feel as special, and I feel like it'd be nicer if there were a lot more Miraculous, then maybe we get new characters instead of it always just being somebody in the class.
Instead of someone from New York comes to Paris and
maybe.
What do we call it? Exchange student. We'll do that for New York and Paris. Imagine that was a thing! The end of the episode, we lose a character to get an exchange.
Maybe. Who knows? But yeah. Also, another question for you. Let's say, not Hawkmoth, but Adrian finds out Hawkmoth is his dad, right?
Finally.
Yeah. But he finds out the reason why he's doing it.
And then he goes into social work.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Or Adrian just lives somewhere else.
I'm not. No, this is basically what I'm thinking. If Adrian finds out why he's doing it, he's wanting to save his mom, do you think Adrian might have a bit of conflict about it?
Oh, he'll be annoyed. Like, you kept this a secret from me? You kept this a secret from me? Like, our mansion's bigger than I thought? You are terrible to me. I mean, the whole time you're nice to me, but percent of that is bigger than you think. And I hate you for it. I really don't like Adrian's dad. I really don't.
See, my whole thing about it is, it kind of annoys me because, right, so there was an episode where Gabriel thought that there's a chance that Adrian can be Cat Noir. And you see that he's actually genuinely worried that that might be the case. And he even gets to a point, there's a scene where Adrian falls off a building and literally Hawkmoth is like, oh my god, I don't care if you're Cat Noir, just please transform so you can save yourself.
Yeah, because
he was genuinely worried. But then, obviously, luckily, Ladybug caught him, so it's fine, we're good.
Also, there's that one episode where Bunny comes in time traveling, you may think, oh, like Adrian and Marinette are together now.
Yeah.
The dad's found out about this, and it's basically when Cat Noir's white. That's actually an episode.
Yeah, that's
time traveling fixes it thanks to Alex.
But what I was just saying, comparing to that episode where it seemed like he was genuinely worried and didn't know what he would do if he found out his son was Cat Noir. But then we get to the episode Cat Blanc, where it's a version where Hawkmoth finds out that his son's Cat Noir and has completely different personality about it. Like, he's actually more like, ooh, I could use this as a thing. I can use him so I can get the Miraculous, and kind of takes advantage of his son and literally yeets him out the window when they're having their battle. And that point, I'm just like, I thought you cared. Like, it's kind of showed in the previous episode that you would be more worried if you found out your son was Cat Noir, but in this other episode, you're not. It makes no sense.
You're using your son as a weapon.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird that they went like with that way, because it did, for me, it felt like even though his dad is distant, he still cares for his son.
But it doesn't show it.
No, which kind of bothers me. But that also gives me the whole thing about, would Adrian help Hawkmoth if he found out? That's the reason why he's doing this.
So you can bring your mom back to life. Yeah, sure. Take my earrings and we'll bring back to life. No. What the mom really wants.
Well, that's it. I feel like if Adrian did find out, there would be a conflict in him, because he misses his mom. You can tell that he does.
Totally.
And if he found out that there was a way to bring her back, I think like there would be a part of him that might agree of what Hawkmoth is doing. But, yeah, but I still believe that at the end of it, he'll still like come to the good side anyways.
Yeah, but I like the thought, like, yeah, Adrian agrees with it, but Hawkmoth is not a part of it. Like, Adrian just found as a secret lair, his mom is there, and he finds a way to get her back. And Hawkmoth has nothing to do with it until she's alive, because we know this is going to work. But at the end of the day, can you stop being Hawkmoth?
Yeah. But I think the problem is with, because they actually state that even though, yes, bringing the Ladybug Miraculous and the Cat Miraculous together, you grant obviously one wish. But they do say that there is a price to it. Like something.
What is the price to it?
Well, they never state what it is, but it just means like something worse could happen. Like you're giving something up to get something back.
Okay.
So like for instance, maybe you can get your wife back, but then something happens to Adrian.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, so that's.
I bet Hawkmoth will do something to his assistant, so he can have his wife back. So it's like, oh yeah, I did like my assistant, but my wife is more important. So, bye.
Though you could tell that the assistant, her name's Natalie, she definitely has a thing for Gabriel. You can tell.
Yeah, he has a thing for. Yeah.
No, I don't think he does. He's still very much hung up on his wife.
He had a thing for him, but he didn't have a thing for her.
Yeah.
It's back and forth. Hawkmoth, tell your feelings. Stop being in disguise. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, there's another thing I want to talk about. There's another picture that came up, which was... Actually, I don't know if I sent you, but it was like... You might have seen it. It was spacesuits.
No, I haven't seen that.
So basically, there's a picture of Cat Noir and Ladybug, like in sort of space suit versions of their outfits.
Are we going into space?
Well, I mean, we've already been in space before, but...
True.
But it could be there was another time that they might have to go into space.
Well, that'll be some off one episode. I'll go to Mars to see if it's okay. Or at the moon. Or there's a planet called Pluto?
Or is it a planet? Ooh. But it could be because someone says, well, what if... Because you know how in Star Train, we learned that Max's mom learns to become an astronaut, right?
Yeah.
Well, what if...
Oh, no!
Yes. What if she ends up going into space and something happens and they have to go save her.
And they get the horse involved. They get Marinette.
And they get the space. They get the new spacesuits. What if that's the case?
And then they have to eat something to go and.
Yeah.
Ugh, never thought of that.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I haven't seen the photo. I mean, yeah, you've seen it on the screen, but still. Oh my gosh.
I'll send it to you later. Then you'll know what I mean.
That'll be an episode. Miraculous in space. Power Rangers in space.
Yeah. Also, do you think that we'll get their because they have confirmed that season 4 is happening, obviously, and also they've confirmed that season 5 is going to be a thing too. But hey, so do you think that we're going to get a reveal in season 4 or a reveal in season 5?
What do you mean?
Well, like the reveal, you know, are they going to find out each other's identities?
Okay. So Marinette has a best friend. Who's best friend again?
Alia.
Right. Them two have to find out each other. They're best friends. They've been giving too many secrets to each other, especially Marinette. And they have to tell each other, oh, did you know I'm Ladybug?
Well, see, that's the problem. Because apparently there is a rule, because they've mentioned this rule, that they are not allowed to tell each other their identities, or else they lose their Miraculous.
Yeah, but she's a guardian. There can be new rules, okay?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, but it does state that it seems like she still needs to keep stuff a secret.
Yeah, but, you know, if Paris is getting more akumatized, we need a second person to look after the Miraculouses. So, I vote her. Yeah, she's got twin siblings and an older sister. But still, I vote her.
I don't know. Do you think, because it would be interesting, because obviously the previous master of the Miraculous knew obviously who both Ladybug and Cat Noir are.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it make sense for Marinette to know who Cat Noir is? Like, just in case?
But also, Marinette knows him like, oh, you're Adrian's Chinese teacher. So she knows that. But if they meet at the same time, like, oh, Cat Noir and Ladybug happen to go there, and suddenly he says the wrong name. That'd be funny.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I think I've talked about a lot of stuff now.
And this conversation could go on forever and ever. But you know.
Yes.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait to come back together to see the trailer.
Yes.
React to the trailer if we can.
Yes.
If not, we will watch the first episode together. I haven't seen you for 4 months and longer. You're coming over here and you're watching it. I don't know how we're gonna watch it, but you're coming over here.
Okay, we'll figure something out when the time comes.
Yes, I miss you.
I miss you too. But yes. So, what are your guys' thoughts? What do you think about the New York special? What are you thinking? What's gonna happen in season 4? Do you agree with what we're saying?
Do you think Marinette should let down her hair?
To be fair, she looks so much better with her hair down.
She
does. But that's besides the point. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more fandom content than you can shake a stick at. And see ya!